Hey guys, I figured I'd do a video of how to do the homework that was due today, last night's homework, in case you want to watch it. If not, you can just look at the file and look at the answer key to check your answers. Make sure that you are practicing this. You have to know how to do it, okay? So the elimination method, we're going to do that for all of these. You could do the substitution method, but we're just practicing the elimination method. So for this one, y and negative 2y already have opposite signs, so I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by 2, and then I'll be able to eliminate the y variable. Oops, I don't know why I put 7. And then we got 8x, 2 times y is positive 2y, and 2 times 19 is 38. We got 8 plus 7, that's 15x. The y's canceled out. And then 37 plus 38 is 75. Now to solve for x, divide by 15. So x equals 75 divided by 15, which is 5. So we got x. We have to figure out y. I'm going to put x equals 5 into the bottom equation just because it looks a little simpler. 19. So 20 plus y equals 19. Subtract 20. So y equals negative 1. So the solution is 5, comma, negative 1. Okay, number 4. There's a couple different ways you could do this. You can multiply the top by negative 2 to eliminate the x's. You could also, actually, wait a minute. You could multiply the top by negative 2 to eliminate the y's. So I'm just going to multiply the top equation by negative 2, and we'll see what happens. So you get negative 2x plus 6y equals negative 14. And then copy down 2x minus 6y equals 12. So we got 2x minus 2x, that goes away. 6y minus 6y goes away. So technically, because everything's gone on that side, we can just say that equals 0. And negative 14 plus 12 is negative 2. So we know 0 does not equal negative 2. And if you have a statement that's not true, then that means there's not a solution or no solution. You can write out no solution, or you can do the circle with a line through it. Okay, then you had to do 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so 7 is one of those problems where you have to multiply both equations. There's nothing you can multiply 2 by to get a 5, nothing you can multiply 6 by to get a 15. So I would recommend just multiplying the top and bottom equations by the coefficients of those first terms. So I'm going to multiply this by 5 and multiply this by 2. I didn't have to multiply anything by a negative number because 2x and negative 5x already have opposite signs. So I'm going to get 10x minus 30y equals, I think 12 times 5 is 72. Oh, it's only 60. Okay. And then 2 times negative 5x is negative 10x. 2 times 15y is a positive 30y. And 2 times negative 30 is a negative 60. Ooh, now look what we have going on. So 10x minus 10x is 0. Negative 30y plus 30y is 0. And 60 minus 60 is also 0. So now we have a true statement. 0 equals 0. And sometimes I go like this. Connecting them, they kind of look like an infinity symbol. And that means there are infinite solutions. So if we graphed those two lines, if we solve for y and graphed them, they'd be the same exact line. They'd be right on top of each other. Okay, number 8. So number 8, we have everything has plus signs in front. So we're going to have to multiply one of them by a negative so that we'll have opposite coefficients. I'm just going to do this. So if I have a 5 and a 3, I'm going to multiply the 5 by 3 and a 3 by 5, but I'm going to do a negative 5. So we get 3 times 5x is 15x. 3 times 2y is positive 6y. So we're doing this. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. We got negative 5 times negative 3, negative 15x. Negative 5 times 3y is negative 15y. And negative 5 times 9 is negative 45. We got 6 minus 15. Well, actually, first, these cancel out. 6 minus 15y is negative 9y. And negative 9 minus 45 is negative 54. And now we can just divide both sides by negative 9. And we get 6. So y equals 6. Now we're going to take y and plug it into either equation. Doesn't matter which one. Maybe I'll do the bottom one because there's no negatives. So I'm just going to take that 6 and plop it there. So 3x plus 18 equals 9 minus 18 minus 18. 3x equals 9 minus 18 is negative 9. Divide by both sides by 3. So then x equals negative 3. So we got negative 3, comma 6 as our solution. And then one more, number 9. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to do, just going to do the top and bottom again. You can't do 3 times anything to get 4. You can't do 2 times anything to get 5, so we have to multiply both of them. I'll multiply this one by 4 and this one by negative 3. I tend to just do these numbers in the front, but you don't have to. Like I said, you could do, if you wanted to, you could multiply both equations by a negative, or by a 5 and a positive 2. So those opposite coefficients. I always just do the front ones. So we got 12x plus 8y equals negative 26 times 4 is negative 104. So make sure you don't forget to distribute across all 3 terms. So negative 12x plus 15y equals positive 12. Our x's cancel out. 8 plus 15y, or 8y plus 15y is 23y. And negative 104 plus 12 is negative 92. Looks like a funky number. Hopefully that's divisible by 23. So negative 92 divided by 23 is negative 4. So it worked out. And then we plug that y in to either equation. We'll do the top one. So I'm just taking my negative 4, plugging it where y is. That's all I'm doing. So 3x equals, I'm not mathing very well tonight, so I am using my calculator. That didn't, oh, negative 18. Divide by 3, so x equals negative 6. There we go. Negative 6, comma, negative 4. So that's the homework. Feel free to work on other ones if you want extra practice for the quiz. I'm not sure if I'm giving it Friday. If I'm in, I probably will. If there's a substitute, I'm not so sure. But if anything, it'll be either Monday or Tuesday next week. And I'll keep you guys posted.